Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis. We're playing as Croatia, and we're going to try some trickery here with Corfu. We've got this land over here, which is going to be kind of inconvenient for us to babysit, but we could just feed it to Corfu, who we can vassalize. So I'm going to ally them, and then we're going to wait until we can vassalize them. And then, unless it breaks what the separatist behavior is over here, but we're going to see. In any case, it's going to be convenient to potentially swallow these guys up through vassalization. I guess I don't even have to accept demands. I could just theoretically give them that land. Oh, have they become Cretan separatists now? Yeah. You know what? It still might be okay. I should have gone influence ideas. Oops. Should have gone influence ideas. I didn't expect we'd be doing so much vassalization shenanigans. If I do this first, they'll grow, and then they won't be willing to say yes. So I have to do that. You're still Cretan separatists now. And you're definitely my vassal. There you go. It might have changed, or it might not have changed again. Like, it might have changed if we let time go by, or it may not have just changed again. There may have just been limits to what those rebels could have been. Now, I'm hoping this territory is actually going to be stable, and unrest has gone down to 0 over here. All right. Now, we are way over our vassalage limit here. We may want to set our focus on Diplo, and I think I will, because obviously we're going to need some points to integrate people. We are, I think, a month away? Oh no, I can start now. I thought it was June for some reason. I'm going to annex Nitra right away to cut down on some of our relationships here. So I'm going to leave a court, treasurer. She's not half price or anything. Well, I'll lose some legitimacy now. That's going to be okay. Corfu, yes, we'll take the royal marriage. That's going to be fine. That's kind of nice. I mean, maybe it gives the Ottomans more targets, but overall, actually, I think we're okay. Austrian separatists, that's fine. We're going to just boop them automatically with these guys. No current mission. Can't seize land, unfortunately. So even completing the mission didn't actually change this equilibrium point, which is too bad. Land of Commerce gives minus 5%. Oh, for the Diplo power. Yeah, but that's pretty good, right? Do I just run, like, the land rights for governance? I mean, I could just run for enterprise. Until absolutism kicks in, it's just kind of nice. I don't really care about the tolerance in this and this. I'll tell you what, let's run this now. I'm still suspecting it might auto-cancel once I have unified my faith. But yeah, it puts the equilibrium point above 50. But I'm wondering if when this is done... Oh, let's see what we can do here. KOTOR, who will be able to be converted after this, so that could be okay. Half price level 3, that's pretty expensive. Gorica have a manufactory, which gives us a manpower and more goods. And the burghers, we need more trade power in the Gruesome trade node for a half price level 3. Proposal nobility might be good, because we do like building manufactories. Where is Gorica? Ah! Right over here. Yeah, you produce iron, which actually is pretty tempting. I think I like this idea. We'll accept that proposal. We'll start the weapons manufacturing. Oh, that's why it's the nobility, because it's a weapons manufacturing. Yeah. And actually, you might be a good one for us to spend these Diplo points on. I mean, I know we're going to do coring, and we don't want to fall behind on Diplotech either, because it will disappoint things. I guess I can... Well, because I think as a reward, it gives us... Oh, wait, no, it gives us an extra manpower. Not production. Okay, so we can just wait on that. The islands over here still doing okay? Yeah, they're doing great. Oh, lovely, Crete. I'm so happy. Is that one state? Is that maybe why? No, it's not even the same state. Now, what we could consider long term... I mean, we can't have too many little vassals. We're going to have to eat Ragusa at some point. We're going to have to eat Corfu at some point. But what if we kept Crete and we could consider feeding the land down here to them? Like, it might... At some point, it is nice to do vassal feeding tricks. But right now we have too many vassals, so something's got to go. Okay, I'll just sit on the money for now. It's going to be okay. How's the institution spread? Okay, conversions there is good. And it is actually present in a few places, so it's going to spread a little faster than before. Sure, you can have that. That's okay. Stability 2, no corruption. End of religious turmoil, conversion. Yeah, Venice is claiming things. France is paying off. Is Scotland really still in existence? They never went and merged that, which is interesting because England's got so much territory down here. A lot of people hate us. They hate us because they ain't us. I mean, we are getting close to our manpower cap. We could consider maybe starting some shenanigans, but right now we do still have a fair amount of aggressive expansion here. So I think we're probably better off just not. Which is making me think, yeah, the diplomatic and influence ideas as a way to expand our territory would have been very valuable. We're going to go and boop those rebels real quick before they take the fort, which is very nice. Those were the Austrian ones, which are the only ones that were really ticking up very quickly. That's done. Sicily, Dalmatia, yeah, those are going to be okay too. In fact, they're going so slowly, I think I'm going to go ahead and switch this army to drill. Now, they will go up faster now, since we're not suppressing them. We'll see what happens after a tick and see what it says for the timing. 5, 13, 33, those are okay. Ooh, government reforms! Hello! So we're down over here, right? L'état c'est moi, more governing capacity. Regional representation lowers autonomy. I'm going to take the governing capacity. That'll be good long term. Neither one of these really matters right now. I mean, short term, I suppose the minimum autonomy in territories might benefit a little. Not really, though. We'll just take the governing capacity. And then we'll have fewer territories as well, because we're going to have more states. Which I'm waiting to do until we do our institution. Is even the range where we could do it? Yeah, technically we could if we had the money. But, again, right now, we don't need to rush about any of this. We don't have much legitimacy. Luckily, our heir's legitimacy is going up a fair bit over here while we wait. Truce the Mines has ended. That's fine. And yeah, before this gets too high, I'm going to want to cancel the drilling. If nothing else, just because of the manpower recovery here would be nice. And then maybe, but also maybe put on some Rebel Stomp. Okay, we are integrating you. Everything else is going to have to wait longer. Ragusa is going to be next, and when does it come in? 64, so 3 years. I mean, we are going to have the penalty to stuff from having integrating a vassal, but that's going to have to be okay. Knowledge sharing with France, good for them. Weren't they already doing that knowledge sharing with someone else? I'm sure they were. No. How are our relationship slots? Yeah, 7 to 4. But that's fine. It's about to drop by 1. Dubious spending. Gain corruption, which we didn't have to spend. Okay, hold on. First, before anyone loses loyalty, seize land. Secondly, who would leave court? This guy. The inflation reduction guy would leave court. He's not half price or anything, so it's not the end of the world. I don't want the corruption. We paid off. Hey, we'll arrest him. I'm just going to run the level 1 dude here for now. Because the money was going to be a little tight as these war reps go away. So it'll be cheaper. Hopefully we can get a half price level 2. Right now the unrest reduction actually will be kind of useful. with my drilling, so I really don't have to worry about these guys at all. I mean, it wasn't critical one way or another, but it's still kind of nice. Integration done. Oh, there we go. Half-price trader. I don't know. The +1 Diplo rep might still be useful right now. We're not integrating currently, but it'll counter some of my diplomatic reputation penalties. No. Once again... Well, alright, this is starting to get a little expensive. And it's not like my vassals are all, like... There's no desire for independence. They're pretty small. So, you know what? I will grab the idea. We're going to finish our trade ideas, which actually should allow us to run a policy, and give us the infantry combat ability, which is pretty nice. So, what can we add in? +1 merchant, more missionary strength, more goods produced. Well, we'll do this because I can run 2 admin policies for free. So we'll do that, and I guess I'm going to run this one at the same time. We can just cancel it later, and that's going to be okay. We have 2 unassigned merchants. I really don't think it matters much where anything is. Yeah, at this stage, there's very little our merchants are doing for us. I mean, I could be completely wrong about stuff. Can I send it over here? Yeah, okay. Well, let's do that. And at least they're going to be... Oh, yeah. Did I double-click and cancel some things, maybe? I don't know. I think we're okay. I mean, we're generally going to be pushing trade closer to us. Let's go into the pest trade node, where we are doing a collection. It's probably better than Constantinople, because we don't have much over there. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to stress much about it, because I think the gains to be had are very, very, very small. Very, very, very small. Phone keeps ringing. I wonder if there's something important going on. Sorry. Got distracted, but that's the second phone call I've had within this 12-minute video so far. Okay, Austria's still the Emperor. The Emperor's triumphant in the War of Religion. Okay, so they're still going to be Catholic, which might hurt the Protestant cause in here, which might make it worse for us. Because we might get called in more as the Defender of the Faith, and we might not have as much value from it. State firearms. We'll get a lot more value out of drilling. It is going to be more expensive to maintain our troops, though. But as long as we make sure we are drilling, I think it's worth running this. But yeah, that is quite a bit pricier. I don't really care what Trent thinks of me, so we'll do that. You've got your printing press. Good for you. Oh, another decision. Oh, that's to abolish. There you go. Just go and hide that for now. I guess you can just cycle back and forth. Venice is slandering me. France is now printing pressing. Printing pressing? Yeah, sure. Again, we're going to get a bunch more pretty quick here. Yeah, it's definitely going to progress very quickly. Get very cheap. And I don't feel a need to rush it. We're close to our manpower limit. We're not quite there. I think we're below our force limit. No, we're at our force limit. Oh, because of these guys. Let me bring you in over here, please. So you can join in drilling. I'm assuming the supply is going to be fine. Just barely, but yeah. Merge up. Keep drilling. Thank you. Now, a bunch of truces are worn out, but again, I think if I started a war right now, we really would be running into coalition problems. And the problem is, I don't have an overseas presence, which would let me gain aggressive expansion somewhere else. Now, if I were to fight the Ottomans, now that is kind of interesting. If France wasn't in debt, they'd be okay with it. Distant war is still a thing. But I could ask you to prepare for war, you'd be willing to jump in. We actually might have the numbers advantage on the Ottomans. It would be a little bit scary still, but that is possible. And because there's not the same, there's going to be distance from Europe, there's not the shared culture or shared religion, the aggressive expansion in Europe is going to be significantly lower. And so that is going to be tempting. I should probably do some espionage things on some neighbors. get some claims. Just because it's going to give us a little bit more flexibility in our war declarations. And our religious CB is great that we have it. It gives us, it is slightly reduced aggressive expansion. I can use it everywhere, but sometimes I might not want supremacy as the war goal. I might want a province as a war goal. So this just gives us maximum flexibility, and it doesn't really hurt us much, although I suppose I could be having my diplomats going and sucking up to some people. Oh, military tech cost decrease. Don't think that's going to matter right now. Between the institution and just the ahead of time penalty. Okay, Austria's printing pressing. And apparently that's just the way I'm going to say it. Printing pressing. We've got enough cash. I can probably build more of these. I'm going to get impressment. That's a lot of sailors. We may need some at some point. I don't have a mission for manufactories, right? Well, we do, but we're building it. Weapons manufacture in Gorica is currently being built. I mean, I could wait for more of these missions, but no. Let's go ahead and start this in Slavonia, since apparently the value will be halfway decent with our cows. And over time, we just get more and more multipliers to production and things like that, so we get more and more value out of those. So the payback period is better than it looks like. Yeah, more printing press. Okay, that might be the last purchase I make. Although we're not... we're getting a little close to the cap on admin. Which would be less than great to bump onto. Oh, we're so far ahead of time. We're definitely not teching, that's for sure. As an admin dump, well, I don't really want to bring up stability. I guess I could develop a province somewhere. But that's not super enticing either. Troops of Tuscany. Yeah, are you still, like, a bitch? What the hell, man, Tuscany? Come on. God. Jerkface. Poop head. I'm just kind of offended. Like, I don't know why they have these grand ambitions against me. God. Fart face. I'm just gonna keep pulling out all my, like, you know... 6th grader insults over here at Tuscany. Dun, 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 dun. Trade League of Venice is disbanded. Ha ha ha. Austria's claiming some stuff. Well, we'll be doing some claiming right back at you there, buddy. Here, let's claim Vienna. Which, okay, yeah, we can embrace. There's a lot of development over there, too. I don't know, man. The fort in Croatia. Yeah, I think this fort here, I think I still like it right now for the war against Austria, but I definitely think the idea is going to be taking Steiermark or Oberkontinent over here and building a fort there in the mountains. Especially here by the Alps, like, because it's just going to give us so much zone of control, like, as a choke point. I guess it's semi-similar value between these two. Right. But we're not capped yet. So we're just going to wait. And we are still going to be paying a ton over here. So for the next idea group, do I take the influence ideas? I mean, they're not as valuable as one of the military admin ones. And we are ahead of time on military and admin. And we're not ahead of time on Diplo. And we're going to be spending Diplo integrating things. Yeah, I don't think we take influence ideas here. I think we take something in admin or military. I don't know which currently. The next institution, global trade. Yeah, and then at some point manufacturers, we've got tons of those. Enlightenment benefits you if you do take innovative, I think. And the sooner you grab this, kind of the better. We might want to look at what kind of policies, are they called policies? Yeah, what kind of policies we could unlock. That might be a determining factor in what we take next. I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of great policies. Or a lot of great idea groups. And a lot of great policies. But there's a lot of great idea groups we could still take. I might be tempted to take a military one next. And then I'd sort of wish maybe that I'd focused over here. Although we're gonna get a good Diplo and military dude as our heir. Less admin. So it makes me think we're not gonna go for an admin idea. We'll probably go for military because it's gonna be easier to cost up. I'm just gonna grab claim on whatever has the most value right now. And what's our cap here? 1046. And at least another year will tick by, which will bring this percentage down some more. Does give us access to plantation. I don't know if the plantation is something buildable on any of the resources we have. Not sure, actually. When could I start Ragusa? Oh, I could start now. Fabricate another claim. Raz. Cancel this. Okay. Improve relations. Trying to do another 40. Yeah, we should be okay. Especially with other things ticking down. I mean, we still have the bad Diplo rep right now, so the rate won't be hugely fast, but it's not the end of the world. We could always throw a gift in here if we need to get over the 190 hump. I'm not doing the math right now, but it's going to be very close. So yeah, save money. What's our cap? Okay, we can go a little longer. Reduce liberty, desire, and subjects. Well, it doesn't matter much. I don't think our subjects are too cranky at us. They're actually pretty pleased. I don't think Crete, like, considers us as having given them land, which is too bad, because we totally did. Well, if we ever get trade ships again, we're going to do that. I still think right now building the buildings is being pretty good, but I don't know, maybe we do start building ships. Are we at our sailor limit? We are. Okay, tell you what. No, trade ships. Start building those. What is this? Lose prestige, piss them off. Oh, we don't care about the... Well, it'll be slightly annoying, because right now we are in this state, but... Where? Box over here. Oh, was that Becky's? No, there's Becky's over here, yeah. I'm sure that's not how any of these things are pronounced. I don't really care. No, we've got another month before we hit the cap, if not 2. There we go, just one more morale tick. Do that. Smash these guys. Booped. Come back to Zagreb. What are we looking at over here? Some of the Diet? Yeah, sure. So, you want Protestant in Wallachia. The nation of, which actually... level 3 half price, I don't really care about that. Wallachia as a subject, which does give us the more Diplo rep as well. Or just increase the production in Kotor. Well... Diplo, it's not a very valuable production center, to be honest. We're going to take more vassals. The extra Diplo rep boost is pretty handy, though. I don't know. I don't need the CB. If we ran this... half price, missionary strength, but he's level 3. It's still gonna be stupid expensive. I mean, I don't actually... Well, I guess I have to say yes to one of these. Doesn't mean I have to go through with it, necessarily. You're allied to a few things. Tell you what, I think we'll do... We'll hit this and then consider it. I don't know. We may just let that one lapse. So I can do one more tick here, just in case it happened to change the spread a little bit more. Well, damn, that is dirt cheap to embrace. So we're gonna do that. We're now over cap over here, so we'll have to spend it. Then for the idea, I think I'm going to grab a military idea, was sort of what was discussed. Quality is always very, very, very nice. I mean, okay, quantity is actually insane. It's a lot of manpower. Quality leads to some pretty good events. I don't really care about the cavalry combat ability. It is nice to get the naval boost as well. And they're both so good. What kind of ideas? This could run military zeal for more morale, more siege bonus, which actually is kind of sexy. What's quantity give us? Even more morale and recovery. And with trade ideas, we can get goods produced. Okay, I think quantity's pretty tempting. With quality, is there something else I might grab? Influence? Not really. Oh, cloth quality does give us more trade efficiency later on, which... that's pretty nice. As our trade... income from trade goes up. Okay, I like that this had more morale. Although siege ability is not bad. I think the trade ideas, and I just generally like quality ideas better. Although, I think I end up taking quantity ideas more because the manpower stuff is so awesome. But I'm going to take quantity or quality this time. And feel pretty good about it. And yeah, we'll go ahead and boop this for more infantry combat ability. May as well grab that as well. No reason to wait. Now that I've embraced, yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, that could have been a dump for admin. So they didn't have to take the ideas as quickly. Oh, poop. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. And I don't see any reason to wait on any of these. And that, yeah, and I should have totally done this. We might have been able to wait until July to take our admin tech, which would have lowered the cost by another 10%. Okay. I mean, half-price advisor level 2 is right what we're looking for, but +1 stability, that's kind of nuts good. That's nuts good. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're just waiting for, oops, our relationship with you. Oh, what is this? Brunswick. Faith defense. Looks okay. We'll have to wait probably for other people. I'm assuming Austria won't give me access. Yeah, no. But probably something else in the war somewhere. Well, there you go. I can walk through here. We'll do it. So we'll move in this direction first and see what shakes out when we get there. You're idle. There's no outraged countries for you to auto-improve with. I'm somewhat surprised about that. Because there should be lots of outraged countries. Maybe I'll do a round of making sure all my allies are as happy as possible. It doesn't hurt. And yeah, we're about to hit the 190 over here, which is nice to see. What I'll do... yeah, leave these guys behind to minimize attrition over here, but still be in place for reinforcements. We're gonna have a hard time moving through this territory without taking some of this anyway, although maybe we can get there. It's not conveniently located. You know what? Although that siege is pretty quick. Okay, truce with Austria, I think, has run out, which is why we just got that humiliation CV. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Focus on booping some troops. Ships assembling over here is great. Oh, it would be 30 for the next one. Tell you what, I will cancel this. Oh, I'm at war. I can't integrate you. God damn it. I will take this. There was probably even a window to do it and everything. Okay, that was an interesting mistake there, Franconia. Ooh, reduced land attrition. We'll boop these guys. We'll get there before the siege completes. You're welcome, my friends. And I think the ticking war score is for superiority, so winning these battles is very valuable. And what I'll do is do that, grab these guys, and just siege out over here. capital and everything, which is going to be good value for what we're looking to do. You're going to privateer in Venice. And your sail account should be a lot better now. I'm betting we're running a net positive, and we are, because we've got extra coast. Plus, we could always build more sailory buildings. Dun, 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 dun. Did that agenda fail already? No. Oh, it's an agenda failed message went away. Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe it's still worth doing it. It would actually be cheap. The development quota is pretty low. Oh! Speaking of cheapitude, though. It'd be nice if the advancement efforts auto-canceled when there wasn't an institution to embrace anymore. There you go. Okay. Yeah, you're sieging out some of my land, which is a little bit annoying, but really not a big deal. We still have aggressive expansion. We don't have to worry about, like, jumping into a war for our own expansion right now. We're sort of limited by that. Remember against this. Embargo you. And we'll also have to do some insulting over here, I think. Siege done here. Excellent. We'll go and siege that. Come on. And over here. Although, again, winning the battles would actually give us some things. What was I in the middle of doing that I was just waiting for a cooldown? Was I sending? Oh, I was going to send an insult. And a regular insult. There we go. Just make sure our power projection stays nice and high. We've had no problems maintaining power projection in this game, that's for sure. I guess it's time for us to put in a bit of a cut here. A bit of that. We need some manpower, but we've got tons. We're doing that. Obviously, this war is going fine on this side. None of our allies on this side are looking to GG out. I could negotiate a separate peace. I don't think there's much we are going to get out of that, though. 18%. I mean, I could quickly get some war reps, but I think we're probably just going to stay in until the end. And it's obviously going to be a pretty easy war for our side. Take a look at the aggressive expansion. Okay, well, I mean, all of these are low enough. I mean, I obviously wouldn't coalition now, even with the truce going off. We would be able to take a little bit of territory in a war somewhere, probably while staying out of coalition range. The ideal, though, will be to declare war against Austria or Bohemia, because then that'll set a truce timer with them. And, of course, they're just really good targets. I mean, Austria is probably fairly squishy right now. Bohemia is a little stronger, which means it might be nice to smack them. Looks like they integrated Hungary at some point. I hadn't noticed. So it would be nice to smack them around and weaken them. On the other hand, it would be a little bit more work to do. So mostly I think it'll come down to what kind of allies might be willing to jump in on something like that. But, yeah, I'm pretty okay with this. In fact, so we got a couple of claims on both of these countries. Plus, we've got a religious CB, so that's going to be okay. Maybe what I'll do, just to say, is I will get a claim on Scilly over here, too, because we might decide to do something like declare on Scilly, which would pull in Austria. And some others. Including Venice, which is interesting. I mean, they would not be the full co-belligerents. So it'd be a lot of war score to take stuff, but I don't think the aggressive expansion cost scales up with that. I actually don't know for sure. Might be lying to you. But that could be interesting. Or I could just declare on Austria directly. Again, it'll depend on what the alliance state is. And actually, as the HRE leader, they might get to pull it in completely. I don't know. Is Bohemia the better target? Provence, Lucca, and Trent isn't bad. If France comes in, they'll obviously just beat the shit out of Provence immediately. Where's Provence these days? Is the... Wait, is this literally it? And Anjou, I guess? Oh, they've got some Provence bits over there. All right. But yeah, France would immediately beat the shit out of them, so that's irrelevant. Bohemia might actually be the sexier target. Although, would Austria come in and defend? Well, right now, Austria's not in a condition to do anything. Well, we'll have to see how it goes next time. Thanks a lot for watching, folks, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.